Hello guys, it's me Sanjay here. Welcome to Machine Learning Masterclass Series Day 16. So in this session we are going to work on a project which is car price prediction using random forest. I think today is I think it is about last day or tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow which we are going to only explore evaluating a different regression algorithm. So today which is going to be the last day where we are specifying or where we are seeing only one algorithm for regression. So first of all we have learned about basic machine learning, and then we have learned about basic Python, and then we have learned about a basic classification algorithm based on the project wise, and we have find it out by using some kind of evaluation method. So to choose we have seen different wide variety of evaluation method for classification, and then we have evaluated different machine learning classification algorithm for by using different machine learning algorithm, and then we moved on to the regression, and now we are in the end of the state. Today we are going to end normal regression, and tomorrow we are going to see evaluation method under the regression kind of algorithms, and day after tomorrow I think we are going to find out which algorithm to choose a better algorithm. So these are all the flow. I think you really on the flow, guys. Okay, so before that I would like to welcome the people present here. The first message, which is by Karan. Hi, good evening, Karan. Hi, Satya Biswal. Hi, Rajul. Hi, Brajesh. Hi, Pallavi. Muhammad Bilal. Priyanka. Gautam Verma. And Akansha. Shahina. And Prajakta. Vishala Binav. And Tularam Verma. Sachin. And Humaira Shaikh. And Gandhi. And Sibyl. And Shaikh, hi, Unknown Shakash, hi, and Reesna, hi, good evening, and Vishaka, hi, good evening, and Suma, hi, and Silpa, hi, Lokesh, hi, Pradnya, hi, Chandrasai, hi, and Nitin Kumar, hi, and Pradnya Chavan, hi, and Jeevana Lakshmi, hi, Guna Shravanti, hi, and Shweta Gaur, hi, and Triveni, hi, Navnish Kumar, hi, and Sanskar, hi, and Rutu, hi, Risidhi, hi, and Danshri, hi, Hitesh Kumar sir, hi sir, Yogeshwari, hi guys, good evening, Vivek Paswan, hi, and Vishal Jadhav, hi, Indra Singh, hi, Priyanka, hi, Josha, hi, Mohit, hi, Hina, hi, Jeevana, Abhijit. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Thank you so much for your warm welcome. So I think we are in the same kind of learning. So I think like same kind of data set and changing little bit algorithm. We are doing that. So today we are going to put an end for it, and tomorrow we are going to learn something additionally. We are going to learn something new. Yeah. So yes, before going on to it, same as like there is an announcement. So attendance link will be available around 7:30 p.m. in the live chat. So once the session is completed, start filling up the attendance form. So first of all, car price prediction using random forest algorithm, guys. So let us directly jump on to the mind map here. So first of all, what is the problem we are going to solve? We are going to predict the car price. So based on some of the factor. So here we are going to use one data set. So car price based on the car's numerical parameter. So I don't worry, I don't know about what is the parameter is, but we have a data set. Okay. So I have some of the parameters. So for an example, car name, fuel type or aspiration or door num. So likewise we have some of the data. Okay, so like car length, wheelbase, curb weight, engine type, cylinder, engine size. So for an example, this may be helpful for production, car production, where they need to put a charge for the certain car. So what is going to be the price of the car based on some of the parameter, or based on the amount they have spent for the design or something like that, like stroke, compression, horsepower, and the speed. So likewise, okay, and then fuel mileage or something like that. Okay, so we have lot of numerical parameter. So based on the numerical parameter, we are going to predict the price of that car. Okay, so this is what the data set we have. So I hope you all ready, guys. I think you guys all connected with me. Okay, so here we have this features. So we have a lot of numbers here. So based on the features, we are going to predict what is going to be the price of the car. Okay, so it is, don't worry about it is a car or something like, just but nothing but a data. Okay, so in the data we have a lot of features, and then based on that we are going to predict the price of the car. So that is what we are going to do. Okay, and then third, summarizing a data set. So like to get the complete information about our data set, and in the fourth step, segregation of data set into X and then Y. So which one is going to be input or which one is going to be our output. So here we have lot of data. So on this data I think, okay, so here we are going to pass this complete data. Okay, so some features. Okay, so we're going to pass the data, and we are going to pass, like, we are going to segregate into x and then y. So x is going to be my input and y is going to be my output. And the fifth step, we are going to do the scaling. So scaling our independent variables, of course, because these scales are completely different, we need to rescale it. Okay, that is what the scaling our independent variables. And splitting our data set into train and the test, same procedures like training and the test splitting, so to validate our model. And algorithm, yes, so I think you guys have already heard about this random forest algorithm. It is nothing but it is a main concept called ensemble learning, where it is going to get, or where it is going to derive the output from different algorithm or different results, and it is going to make a decision. For an example, while talking about the random forest, it is having multiple decision trees, so it is going to get the output from the multiple decision trees, and it is going to make a decision. And while talking about the problems in a decision tree, actually, because the decision tree, guys, while talking about the decision tree, it may leads to overfitting as well. Okay, so what we can do is, so in the random forest, it can solve that problem, because we are combining, or we are connecting multiple decision trees parallelly, so that it is going to be compensated, the problem which is going to be solved. So problem in the sense that overfitting problem going to be solved, because so here, as we already know, there is a classification and then regression, right? So while talking about the random forest, so first of all, based on the number of features or something like that, we are going to randomly assign some k value or something like that. Based on the k value, we are going to identify how many number of trees we are going to choose. So once it has been chosen, so it is going to be parallelly, it is going to be processed, like decision tree 1, decision tree 2, decision tree 3, decision tree 4, decision tree 5. So likewise, we are going to have parallel decision trees, and we are going to get the results, or we are going to obtain the results from the different decision tree algorithm, and based on that, we are going to come into a decision. For an example, if the sum of output, which is going to, for an example, it is if it is a classification, we have like 3 or 4 classes. Okay, so for an example, true, positive, positive, negative, neutral. So this 3 is going to be my class for an example. So on the class, if the output which is going to be taken from decision tree 1 is positive, decision tree 2 which results is neutral, and decision tree 3 which we got, that is positive. So out of that, the average results which is going to be positive, or it is not like average, it is like a maximum value which is positive. So that random forest will make a decision. So this is the positive class. Okay, so what is the main thing, guys? In the random forest, it has been called as also a ensemble learning method, where it is making a decision, or it is giving us the output by by obtaining the data, or yes, obtaining the results from different model or different. For an example, here we have multiple decision tree. It is going to get, or it is going to retrieve the output of from the each and every decision tree separately, and it is going to put out results. Okay, so out of that, if it is a maximum, so which a classes is a maximum, then it will, if it is giving the value, that is known as the classification final result of a random forest algorithm. Okay, but if you are using random forest regression, so what is the meaning here is, you are going to obtain lot of results. So for an example, decision tree 1 will give 1 results, decision tree 2 will give 1 results, decision tree 3 will give 1 results. So the average or the mean of the results is known as the random forest output, random forest regressions output, guys. Guys, are you guys clear with this? If you are clear with this, you just post "I'm super clear, Sanjay" in your live chat. Okay, so what is the thing is, here we used to have what to say, we have a decision tree. So decision tree, we have multiple decision trees. Yes, we have huge data, a lot of variables. Okay, so yeah, so what is the thing is, here we have a decision tree. So for an example, if you are talking about a random forest classifier, it is going to obtain the results from what to say, decision tree 1, decision tree 2, decision tree 3, decision tree 4. Likewise, we are going to take what to say, we are going to take the results, and from the results, which one is maximum, which class is maximum, based on the count, we used to get, or we used to make the decision, that is the classification results, which was random forest's classification results. Whereas if you are talking about random forest forest regression method. On that regression method, of course, same thing, so it is going to get the results from decision tree 1, decision tree 2, decision tree 3, decision tree 4. So likewise, it is going to get the results from each and every decision tree, and we are going to find out the mean. Okay, if you are going to find out the mean from the each and every decision tree, that is the exact result of random forest regression, guys. Okay, thank you so much. A lot of people have posted super clear. Akshay posted not clear, Sanjay. Actually, I repeated again, Akshay, so I think you got it now. So if you didn't got it still now, you just post not clear, so that I'll repeat third time. Okay, so other people's are super clear. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for posting that responses. Okay, so random forest, it is ensemble learning where it is going to get the data from different model and it is going to make a decision. So if it is a classification, it is going to based on, it is maybe like count or count or something like that. But if it is in a regression, it is going to take a mean of the results which has been obtained from different decision trees. Okay, so that is what random forest algorithm is. Okay, so while talking about the difference or advantage over the decision tree, which is the random forest, is in the decision tree you may attain overfitting problem. So whereas that problem which is going to be solved on that random forest, because we are going to connect each and every decision tree parallelly, so that it is going to be helpful for solving the overfitting problem. As I have already told you guys, don't worry about the mathematical which is running at the back end. I'm already planning it for, because that alone we need a separate session to completely go through towards what is mathematics which is behind it. So I'm already planning it for, definitely I'll give that to you. Okay, Sanjay P, please repeat one. Savesh. Okay, while talking about the random forest algorithm, it is it has been called as ensemble learning method. So what is mean by that? It is not going to take a single decision by using only one algorithm. So it is going to take multiple decision trees, because yesterday itself we have seen a decision trees, right? So it is going to have multiple decision trees. It is going to get the results from decision tree 1, decision tree 2, decision tree 4, decision tree 5, decision tree 6. So likewise, it is going to get the results from every different algorithms, and it is going to take a decision. If you are talking about random forest classification, so based on the majority count, majority results, it will make a decision. This is the output class. Whereas if you are talking about random forest regression, it is same as like it is going to take out the results from every different decision trees, but it is going to find out the mean here. For an example, in the first decision tree, it is given like the price of the car is 25 lakhs, and the price of the car decision tree 2 is 30 lakhs, and then another decision tree that is 28 lakhs. And then another decision tree results is 30 lakhs. So likewise, if you're getting the results, so what the random forest will do is, it is collected every data from different different decision trees, and it will find out the mean of that complete data which we got. Okay, so that is the random forest purpose. Okay, I think you all clear now. Okay, so Sarvesh, are you clear now? So if you are clear now, you just post I'm clear now, Sanjay, in your live chat. Okay, so and then 8th step, training using random forest, and finally we are going to do the prediction and then validations. Okay, this is all about the mind map, guys. Are you clear with the mind map? If you are clear with the mind map, you just post I'm clear, Sanjay, in your live chat. Okay, so clear, super clear. Thank you so much. Sitija Patel, thank you so much for posting that. Overfitting, it's simple. So if you are talking about underfitting, if your model's performance is not good for both the training data and the testing data, that is known as underfitting. Whereas if your model is working good for training data but it is not working for the test data, that is known as underfitting. Okay, so sorry, that is known as overfitting. Okay, are you clear with this? Okay, yes, Karan also replied that your model working good for only training data and efficiency low for testing data. Yes, exactly. Okay, so thank you so much to our community people. So someone asked the question and other people are giving the reply to it. Thank you so much, guys. Sachin, thank you so much, and thank you so much, Karan. You are really great, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this, guys. Now let us go for the project now, so without wasting time. Okay, so here we are going to use the data here. So what is the data which is about? First of all, we are going to import the library called Pandas. Okay, of course you all know. So Pandas has PD for loading a data set, and from google.colab import files, upload files is equal to files.upload. So we are going to upload the data set. Okay, I'm going to copy the directory. choose files, paste it, and dataset.csv. So we are going to upload the dataset completely into my online notebook and loading a dataset. So in this loading a dataset, so first of all, what we are going to do is we are going to import the complete or raw dataset. So dataset is equal to pd.readcsv of dataset.csv. So what it means, it is going to read the complete data which is present in this dataset. Okay, so here if you are running this, it is going to take complete data and it is going to keep it in the variable called dataset. Now what we are going to do is, here we no need car id, so we are going to drop that car id column. Okay, so first of all, dataset is equal to dataset.drop of car id comma access is equal to 1. So we are going to remove that car id. So if you want to print it down, so you just put dataset here. Run this, you can see the data set. So if you are seeing here, there is no car id. So other than that car id, we have taken every rest of the data which we got now. Okay, so out of this complete data, we have removed this car id and we have taken the rest of the data as a data set. Okay, this is what we have did from the second step. Okay, and summarizing, so of course same thing like dataset.shape, which is given 205 of rows and 25 columns are there. So it is really a huge number of features. And the dataset.header 5, which given top 5 values of my dataset. And splitting dataset into x and then y. And another main thing, guys, if you are seeing this data, we have some problem. What is the problem? In this data set, we have both the numbers as well as some of the text which is present in it, right? So what we are going to do is, first of all, x data. So first of all, while talking about the x, we no need this price column, right? So first of all, as same as like we are going to drop the price column. So we are going to take the this highway from this symbolic. So these are the features which we are going to take. Okay, so we have removed the first column and we have removed the last column. Okay, first column and the last column which has been removed. So this is what our actual x is. Okay, so out of that actual x, so what we are going to do is, so numerical column. So we have just specified one variable. I think you guys have guessed what we are going to do. So x data dot select d types exclude is equal to object dot columns. What does mean by that, guys? Do you guys have any guesses? So if you guys have any guesses, you just post your answers in the live chat. Okay, guys, did you guys got idea what we are going to do from this part? Okay, so if you guys had any guesses, you just post your answers in the live chat, because this is very simplest way to overcome one problem, or this also can be solved in different ways, guys, because previously we have done a mapping like on-hot encoding and something like that. So likewise we can also solve that problem by using that way. And also there is also another way where you can we can use this syntax to solve that problem. What is it? Okay, so here okay, so a lot of people are clear IGT. Wonderful, guys, thank you so much for your response. So x data is equal to dataset dot drop of price comma access equal to columns. So we have removed the first column and the last column. Okay, yes, Satyabhubalan, drop all categorical data. So here we are specifying some data types, guys. So exclude is equal to object. You just see the data now. Okay, I'm going to run this. You just see, guys, what we have did here. Separating numbers from letters. Yes, Anutika have given the right answer. And Pradnya, we are removing the text data from the x. Exactly. And Sarvesh, removing few columns of object types, x. And Dhruv, removing numbers, not removing numbers, removing the text data. Okay, so convert cat column into number. Actually not, here we are not doing any conversion. We are simply going to take, for an example, sibling is here. Yes, sibling is here. And second name is car name. So there is no car name. We have removed if the data type which is representing object. Okay, so we are removing the car name. And fuel type is also categorical data. There is no fuel type. And aspiration is also a text here. So we have removed it. And here these are all completely kind of text like categorical data. So wheelbase. So wheelbase is here. And car length is here. Okay, so car width is here. Guys, did you guys got what we have did from this part? If you got this up to now, you just post IGT Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so what we have did is we have just removed the categorical data, guys. We have removed wherever the data which is having the text like this, or like categorical data like Previously we have seen male and then female, right? If you have applied the same methodology there, it might remove that, it will remove the gender column as well. So it will take the rest of the column. Okay, so it is the simplest way where if you really want to remove the certain columns which is based on the categorical data. Okay, are you guys clear with this? Okay, so we just separated, or we just removed that. Okay, so we just taken only the numbers columns. Okay, so this is the one shortest way. There is also another way. What is that way? It's simple. What is that way is, so here you have some fuel type, right? So in the fuel type we have gas, diesel. Okay, only gas and then diesel. What you can do, simply you can change, or you can replace gas into 0 and diesel into 1. Okay, that is the changing in this column of fuel type. And in the aspiration you can change STD to 0 and turbo to 1. So likewise you can change the value, so you can encode into some kind of numbers. Okay, so this is also another way, guys. So we have given two things. So today also we have learned something new, where you can remove that certain columns which is based on the data type. Okay, so the data per type, in the sense, so it is up to you guys. As I've already told you, it is about the data. So you may ask some question that why we are removing this column, Sanjay, because this is also one kind of wonderful features which is representing it is a door number, car body and such stuffs, but that's up to us. Okay, whatever the features which you are going to consider for extracting or to identifying or to do the prediction, it's up to us, or else we used to get the input from the user, so it's up to us. So here in this project we simply learning something new. Okay, that is nothing other than that. Okay, so you can also do the mapping to map the certain categorical data into the certain cell, or certain zeros or one values. Other than that, you can also use this kind of thing where we used to remove the certain text kind of columns. Okay, so now what we got, guys, in the X variable we got completely assembling wheelbase, car length, car width, car height, curb width, engine size, bore ratio, stroke compress ratio, horsepower, peak RPM, CT MPH, highway MPG. Okay, so this is what my X. Now I think we guys all know about the Y. So Y is nothing but my last column, right? So this is my last column here. Okay, this is going to be my Y. So totally we have X and then Y. Okay, so I think you guys got it. And now what we are going to do, we are going to scale the independent variables. Why we are doing a scaling, guys? Because it is having lot of variation around the value. So 313 and 3.47, so there are a lot of different things, right? So what we can do is, you can also do the scaling. So there are a lot of ways. So here we are doing like scalar.tree processing. So standard scalar before we have used. So from scalar.tree processing, import scale. So calls is equal to x.column. So here we are just passing like a data frame, guys. Okay, so x is equal to pd.data frame of scale of x. Okay, what is the x here? Because we have already obtained the real x. So the real x, in the sense, it is not our complete data which contains both categorical data and the numerical data. Instead of that, here we just it is not can be called as categorical or numerical. It's just a text data and then numbers. So that numerical data which we have, so only the numerical data which we have, so that is going to be x, which is going to be passed into the function called scaling. So we are going to get the x. So if you are running this, you can see the output here. So we just simply seeing the data in the data frame format, because previously we have used the ilog function to get the values like a array or something like that. So here we have just visualizing our data, the rescaled data in the format or in the options like data frame itself. Okay, pd.data frame of scale of x. So it is giving that column title. So it is up to us. So what you are going to do, how to visualize the data. So here we got this, guys. Okay, so that we have just rescaled our data. I think you guys all remember what is the rescaling means. If you remember that, you just post I remember Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so what we are going to do is, and we are going to split our data set. Okay, from scikit-learn.model selection, import train test split. Of course, 20% of the data for testing, 80% of the data for training. So we have splitted our data. Okay, so and after that, we are going to do, we are going to train using random forest algorithm. So from sklearn.ensemble, import random forest regressor. So random forest regressor and model.fit of x train comma y train. So we have trained it, and so we got this training process. Okay, once it is done, so we can simply evaluate it by using the ypred function. So ypred is equal to model.predict of x test. So we're going to pass the complete x test, and from the scikit-learn metrics, we have calculated the R2 score of our model. So R2 score is equal to R2 score of y test comma ypred, and print of R2 score comma R2 score multiples of 100. So totally in the term of like 100%, we got the results. Okay, lot of people I remember. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so are you guys clear with this? Is it simple, right? Because I think it is very simple. So if it is simple, you just post it simple Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, and I think and I trust that you already completely clear about it. Okay, I'll give the complete overflow again. So first of all, while talking about the random forest, it is a kind of like ensemble learning where it is going to retrieve the output from multiple model, like multiple decision trees, and it is going to make a decision. If it is talking about random forest classification, it is based on the count, maximum count. Based on that, it will make a decision. This is this class or this is that class based on the count, maximum count. But whereas when they're talking about random forest regression, it is the same as like it is going to obtain the results from different algorithm, and it is going to make a decision by finding out the mean of the different decision trees results. Okay, and loading a data set. So first of all, loading means uploading a data set into the online notebook, and we are going to load the data sets on the data set. First of all, we are going to remove the two main columns, the first column and the last column. So first column, which is going to be my ID, and last column, which is going to be my output. So we are going to remove that off, and we are going to take only the X. So on that X, what we are going to do, we are going to exclude the data which is having lot of text, because in this 25 rows, I think, so it is having lot of text based data. So we are going to remove that complete column by based on within a single line. We are going to get rid of that kind of columns, and we are going to take only the numerical columns. And once it has been taken, now we are going to segregate Y as well, and we are going to scale our independent variables. And we are going to split our data set into train and the test, and we are going to train it, and we are going to evaluate it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Okay, so and don't worry, guys, from tomorrow we are going to additionally we are going to go into the next level where we are going to learn different evaluation metrics, and then we are going for clustering soon. So I hope you all super excited for upcoming session, guys. So it has been 16 days, guys. You have crossed 15 days. It's really superb. Thank you so much for attending event for 15 days. It is not an easy job, but you are doing that. It is really wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. And yes, before that, I would like to give introduction about this Navratri offer, which is 5 courses which we have provided at the price of 1299 rupees. Okay, so which is going to be end on coming Friday. So if you really want that internship, you can also register for the internship. Okay, so because I think the people who attended the Python programming session before, I don't know how many of you people have attended. I think some of the people might have already attended it. Okay, I really know about them. Okay, so that people, I think they have seen that session, guys. On the YouTube, we have completely got into arithmetic explanation alone. So arithmetic explanation alone, we have taken 40 minutes to explain it, because some people have got into the session lately. So there are a lot of problem which happened on today's session, which was there are a lot of people are not understood, and again I'm telling, so I hope we all know. So we all learn once we need, every people want to be understand completely. So that's why we are not having constraint over the timing, but the next schedule there is a computer vision. So that's why I just fell into that problem where I can't able to continue the session. So that's why we have completely given overview of the session. We have not completely solved it. Okay, so that is the thing why we are going to do is so that is the thing where the internship will play a role, where it will be giving like recorded session and detailed explanation, flow and study. So that's why, guys, if you really want an internship, you can go for the internship. Okay, so Rutu, why we are removing the categorical column, instead convert into a numerical? Yes, so as I have already told you, Rutu, you can do this. Okay, so just to learn something new. So each and every day I'm telling same thing, like which I have saying on yesterday's same thing. We should have some difference on each and every day, right? So that's why we have given some different things. Okay, so on each and every day you can also apply a numerical. So what you can do is simply, definitely it will try to increase, or it will try to definitely affect your accuracy. Okay, maybe good accuracy you may get or bad accuracy you may get, but definitely that will also play a role. So what you just want to do is, if you want to go for mapping or encoding, which we have done before, same as like that categorical data, like that categorical data we need to change it to a numbers like 0 or 0 1 0 1 0 1, something like that. Okay, so likewise we can change it though, so that we can get better results even. So if you really have what to say, if you really have time, you just please check it out. Okay. Okay, it's paid or unpaid internship. Actually, it is paid internship program where you will get the price of 1299. So if you really want that, you can click the internship link which is given in the description below and register for the internship, guys. Okay. Guys, yes, of course, we're going to have a Q&A, guys. If you have any questions, please raise your questions. Okay, so definitely, guys, definitely we are about to plan it for the mathematical explanation, because definitely I really want to share it with you. So definitely we will plan it for, because we need to complete this Python first of all, Python and then computer vision, and then definitely we'll plan it for mathematical explanation about every algorithm. Okay. Guys, please don't rush up for the attendance. Okay, it's only for the Q&A interaction. If you guys have any questions, please raise your questions now. Guys, category and then object type, in the sense, what to say, it is not like a categorical, because even though you are telling like 1 or 0, that is also going to be set as like a categorical, right? So that is not like that. Okay, because here we are going to remove the data which all having the text. Okay, so I think the participants who have attended data analytics masterclass, they might know, because on the data set acquisition, so in the data analytics, that is the first role. So data acquisition, data cleaning. So on the data cleaning, people people used to what to say, as you are a data analyst, what you just want to do is you just also be aware of the data type as well. So for an example, if we are having one data where it is representing age, okay, if it is representing age, it will be vary from like if it is a normal data, it may be vary from 1 to 100. So definitely there are not going to be 100 more than 1 or 2 people. So that is a data of age. Whereas on the next column, if it is like 12,000, 15,000, 1,60,000, so it may be a currency. Okay, what this data set which is going to represent the currency, this data set, the left data set which is going to represent a different thing. Okay, all the time the scaling which is also going to be different, so that data type which is also going to be different. Okay, data type in the sense it is just a numbers, but while considering that is a features, so there is a age and there is a what to say, there is a currency. Okay, that completely it is going to be different. So as you are a data analyst, on the time while doing a data cleaning, we should also be aware of the data which we have. We need to change the type and we need to create the sheet. Okay, the data cleaning, so that is a one kind of process. Okay, so zeros are one, it is also a kind of either this or that. Okay, so it is not male or female, 0 and 1, it is equal, right? Other than that, we can specify here. So what as I've already told you, you can go for the two methods. One method to removing the text data which we have, or else you can map that data into a some numerical value. So front as like a 0, and it is really front and rear as like a 1. So front as a 0 and rear like a 1. So likewise you can map the data. And here this column which is forward, reverse, drive wheel, forward, and then RWD, so you can change that. Okay, likewise you can change the data and you can process it, guys. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you guys, you just try to attend our data analytics masterclass as well. On the data analytics masterclass, we have discussed about these stuffs, and we have seen some of the statistical algorithm, because if you are having some what do you say, abnormal data, definitely it will affect your algorithm even. So data cleaning is also a major part where we need to work on the data, and after that we need to pass which feature is contributing a lot or which features are main important for our algorithm or for prediction. So based on that, we need to pass those features into the machine learning algorithm, guys. Okay, I think you guys got this. If you guys got this, you just post IGT. Do you guys have any questions? Guys, if you guys have any questions, please raise your questions in the live chat. Ganesh Yadav sir, how can I upload the .csv file from the Google Drive? I think on the before session itself we have seen, sir. I think you missed the session, or I didn't remember. I don't know. Definitely, I'll try to start tomorrow, sir, because there is a separate code for. So what you just want to do is you just want to run that certain code. So that will generate, or that in the Google Colab examples itself there is a code. Okay, you just look for the Google Colab examples. On that, if you are running that code, it will give you one link. You just want to click that link, so that you just want to click sign in option. So you just want to choose which account, in which Google Drive account you are having the dataset file. You just want to click that link and you just want to authenticate it, so that it will return you some kind of authentication code, and you just want to copy that authentication code and you just want to paste that authentication code into the Google Colab, so that you will get the permission to access the dataset which is present in the Google Drive. And in the second part, you need to specify in which directory, because in a Google Drive also we used to create a lot of folders. So we just want to specify in which folder we have the dataset. We just want to specify it, and you can able to simply access it. Okay, sir, that's how it, that's all the procedure. Ritesh, it's wonderful session, Sanjay. Actually, I attended the session from another platform before few days, but not satisfied because of not conversation properly. But here I'm fully satisfied, Sanjay. Thank you so much, Ritesh. Thank you so much. It's really a great corner. I really need people like you, where people want to interact and people want to, what to say, it should not be a one-way communication. It is really great. Thank you so much for that response. Thank you so much. Shubham, what is the basic duration of Verilog? I think are you meaning about learning Verilog? If it is about learning Verilog, it is about each and every people, because I'm not completely good on Verilog, but I just worked on it. That's it. Other than that, I didn't what to say. I'm not a FPGA developer, but I worked on FPGA. Okay, I won't. I didn't develop any project on FPGA using Verilog or VHDL, but we have done a project on by using Python programming on deployment of FPGA board, which is Pink FPGA. But Verilog, I worked little bit. I don't know that much. I'm not mastered in it, but I know little bit about it. Okay, yeah. So that's all about the Verilog. Okay. Sujit, how about using dataset like fp is equal to f open of dataset.read dataset.csvr? Yes, of course you can use it though, but while talking about the data frame, it is very easy to handle. Okay, because if you are using the f open function to read a data or something like that, it will be very difficult to apply with the data. For example, here what we are doing, you are separating or you are segregating the data, yeah, like column wise or row wise by using a data frame, by using a pandas library called data frame. You can play with the data, you can do whatever you want in the data. But if you are using f for open function, that is also okay, but when compared to the data frame, that is little bit difficult. Okay, so we always look for easy way and very easy way. So that's why we'll use data frame. Meenu, Sanjay, what should I do for data scientist job? Don't worry, Meenu ma'am. Actually, ma'am, we are already planning it for, I think it is on still working process. I think 10 to 15 days. Still it is going to be, just postponed it. So nearly like 15 to 10 days. We are about to launch that program where we are already, I don't want to reveal that, but definitely you are going to get that value to get a job as a data scientist or machine learning engineer by us. Okay, I'll give assurance to you that definitely you are going to get the program on job assistant. Okay, so definitely you'll get the value. I don't want to reveal some surprises, so that's why I'm just controlling my mouth. Okay, so definitely I'll give that. Okay, ma'am, thank you so much for asking, ma'am. Debetra Das, hello Sanjay, I need to buy a new laptop for learning data science and then ML. My old laptop is almost dying. What should be the configuration for learning DS and ML? To be frank, Debatra sir, if you are going to work on machine learning algorithm like these stuffs which we are working on, normal laptop is enough. Okay, some people will tell that NVIDIA you need. No, okay, you can use normal laptop. Normal laptop in the sense i3 processor, 8 GB RAM. It's okay because first of all I started what to say, I started working, right? So I just learned from by using the same spec. I have used i3 laptop and 4 GB RAM initially I started, but after I got into a deep learning on that time I faced some problem, and what I did actually I just I just upgraded my RAM to 12 GB RAM, and I've loaded with SSD. Okay, instead of using hard disk, HDD I have loaded with SSD, and that's what my laptop specification for nearly still now I'm using that. So I just upgraded and I'm just using it. Other than that, in our office we have NVIDIA based laptops and systems. So for deep learning training and all, I'll use that. Other than that, personally, I'm using that. I'm about to purchase a laptop soon. So yes, definitely I'm going to buy. So only things are, if you are under the artificial intelligence, include deep learning, don't go for AMD graphics card, sir, because it is not going to be useful for your deep learning or artificial intelligence application. Please choose processor of i5 or i7, so you can go at any range based on the budget, and RAM minimum 8 GB RAM, which is highly necessary because 4 GB is not enough for you. And SSD, sir, don't go for HDD. You can you just check out the slot of hard disk and don't go for only hard disk. First of all, try to, even though it is a 512 GB SSD or 256, please go for 512 or 256 GB SSD. Okay, because if you are using SSD, that will be really great. You can observe the performance. So SSD. And the graphics card, don't go for AMD, please go for NVIDIA graphics card. There is a 1003 series, 2000 series, 3000 series. If it is a 3000 series, it will be great. Other than that, don't go for AMD. So that's my suggestion, Debatra Das. Rohini, your session is amazing. I'm able to understand and learn new concept. Thank you so much, Ragini, for posting this. Chandra Sai, thank you so much for posting. Thanks for this enjoyable session. Ankit Joshi, I'm studying mechanical engineering, can suggest laptop. Ankit Joshi, I think if you are a mechanical engineer, I think you may work a lot more things about designing. So if it is designing, please go for a high-end processor like i5, not like i5. So if it is budget, if you have constraint over the budget, please go for i5, or if you have a huge budget, please go for i7 even. And RAM, which is nearly like minimum 8 GB, or go for 12 GB, and SSD, don't go for only hard disk. You can purchase SSD with the hard disk. Okay, so SSD for the performance, and hard disk you can use it for the storage. So go for SSD. And graphics card is essential. So on the graphic card, if you got 3000 series of NVIDIA GTX, definitely that will be really impressive. 1000 is also okay. So 1000, 2000, if you're getting 2000, that will be fine. Okay, so that is my suggestion, guys. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for asking such kind of questions, because not only technical skills is not enough. Other than that, we also need to know about other stuffs also, as we are engineers. So definitely we need to get that. Thank you so much, guys. Jagdish Gupta, I have 8 GB, 512 GB SAT SSD with 1650 GTX. Wonderful, wonderful spec. Silly point. How about MacBook? If it is a MacBook, that's also okay. But if you are developer, because I also planned it for, but as we are programmers, or as we are using lot of high-end softwares, like I used to work on PCB designing softwares and all, that is licensed one. So that's why I feel a little bit difficulty on that. So that's why I'll go for Windows. But MacBook, that is also superb. No words to say. So please go for M1 chips. So don't go for what to say. Uh, Intel chips. Instead, please go for M1 chips. Tejesh, how about Ryzen 5 series? Yes, Ryzen 5 series is also wonderful. Okay, it's time to end the session. I think. Thank you so much, Aman sir. Thank you so much for posting amazing cyber of news. Sanjay, what is your opinion about cryptocurrency mining? Guys, cryptocurrency mining, you just please look for NVIDIA cards. Okay, so please be aware, or please be completely sync onto your or what to say, our public sector, like restrictions and all, because it might be definitely at any time they might announce that as a illegal. So please be conscious about it. Okay, cryptocurrency mining is also okay, but we need to spend a lot, right? So there is an investment is there. So if you have additional money, don't put your money, your savings money on that cryptocurrency building, because you will need to build that rig, right? So that graphics card rig and all, don't invest your savings money. Other than that, if you have overflow of money, you can please you try it out. Okay, so cryptocurrency money, you just please try it out, because in the international side, in other countries, they are doing a lot more stuffs. They are having more expensive of rigs. So there are a lot of people are doing that, but please be aware, because at any time they may announce that as a what to say, unofficial or something like that. Okay, please be aware of it and don't invest complete money into it. Okay, that's my suggestion, guys. Please don't it. If you have overflow of money on the time, please post it. Otherwise, don't invest that much money on that. Okay, so because the graphics card and then the electricity, yes, that is also a best thing, main you need to put your money there. So it should be running, it should mine. So please be aware of it. Okay, so at any time they may announce that is illegal, so please be aware of it. Don't invest your savings money on that. If you have cash overflow, please try to play with or try it out. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. Which engineering field from you, sir? I am from EC department, electronics and communication engineer. So that's why I started my career on BCI, embedded system and such stuffs. Okay. Okay, guys, I think we have interacted a lot. It's really wonderful. Thank you so much for the people who asked about the cryptocurrency mining and who asked about the job assistance program. Okay, definitely we'll join and we'll definitely we are going to organize it. Okay, so thank you so much. Still there is a lot of attendance. Okay, we'll skip that off. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys have want to follow me, you can also follow me through the LinkedIn. The LinkedIn link is also given in the description below. And if you guys have any course related doubt, you just call to this number 730-584-5758. And if you want to be part of our inner circle community, where we are about to launch one community, guys. Okay, a lot of people are excited about it, especially some of our favorite interactive people who are present here now. So that people really are already interested. So we are about to launch that separate community for the people. So only if you really want to be part of that community, like job assistant community, that is going to be a different community, kind of community, where you didn't might be definitely you might not be seen in anywhere. So that is going to be launched very soon. So if you really want that, register for the internship, please part of our paid community, so that only you will be in the private community, which is going to be launched within 10 or 15 days. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for your what is interaction. Thank you so much for asking wonderful questions, because please try to ask a questions, guys. Whatever the questions, try to ask. Okay, so ask much questions you ask, you are going to get intelligence. Okay, so get your questions, please put your notebook for it and try to put a lot of questions in it and ask a lot of questions. It may be in a technology field, it can maybe in mindset, anything. So try to ask a lot of questions and be like a same, guys. Okay, you are really wonderful that you are giving a lot of questions to me each and every day. Thank you so much for asking such kind of questions. Please stay connected with me and our team. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. So thank you so much. It's me, Sanjay, signing off. Until then, bye. We'll see you on the tomorrow session. Guys, I'm really sorry. I think I want to post the attendance form. So give me a sec. I'll post the attendance. Okay, you can fill up the attendance. Okay, only for the people who are giving attendance. Okay, so yeah. Sorry, guys, for delay posting attendance form. Okay, I forgot that my team will post, but I have my attendance form in my tab. Okay, I posted, guys.